My name is Prince Ali Kemen. In today's tutorial, I'll be taking you through the concept of sets and mapping in Java. So, with that said, let's jump right in. First of all, let's start with the member class. Alright, so as you can see here, we've defined our private string for this particular class member. So we have the private string name, ID, and this is a constructor. And then this is a getter. This getter, it gets the name for us. Since this is a private variable, we use getter to get the value of this variable, the same as get for ID, and this ID is supposed to help us to prevent duplication in this case. So as you can see in this function equals, it checks whether the object or if this object returns true, and then if the object is null, then it will return false, or at long last it will return an ID which is equal to the member.id. Alright, so this function hash code also we use override because you have to override the original hash code function in order for us to return the hash code. Alright, so if we go to attendance register, this attendance register is another class with a private set of members. So this we are using set because we want to prevent duplicates, since this is an attendance register. It's so that in a case where a user or a member enters more than once, that problem wouldn't cause the code to break. So as you can see, this is the function attendance register, which assigns the new set to the attendees. Now mark as present will take the object, which is the class, one class, which is an object m, and then attendees.add, which means it adds it to our list or our set of attendees. And then this is a function to show the attendance. So let's go into the main.java. In the main.java, I've initialized my attendance register here, and I've assigned three members, Alice, Bob, and Alice again, with the same ID for Alice and Alice. So let's run this code and see whether it gives us the right output. So as you can see, for the attendance list, we have only Alice and Bob, but if you look at here, we've added three members, which is Alice, Bob, and Alice. So this means that the set, in the case of the set prevents the duplicate from occurring. Alright, so let's jump to the other aspect, which is the offering record. Now in this offering record, we are using the concept of mapping in the sense that we will hold the key value pairs of the offerings. So as you can see from this is a public class, but then we've initialized our private map, which is offerings. Then this is to assign the offerings to a new map, which is the hash map. So since we are using the concept of map in Java, we implement it with a new hash map. Now this is a function to record offering. So it takes the member name and then the amount. So it assigns the amount that the member or the member has offered, and then assigns it to his or her name. So if you can see this get total, it adds all the amounts that a member has contributed and displays it on the screen. And here it shows all offering records, as you can see here. So let's just change it to this Ghana cedis. Alright, so let me go to the main.java page. So in this page, as you can see, I've initialized my offerings here as offering record. Then I've assigned Alice 50 Ghana cedis, Bob 30 Ghana cedis, Alice again 30 Ghana cedis, Charlie also 100 Ghana cedis. So let's run this code and see the output. So as you can see, the total the offering records: Bob 30, Alice 70 cedis, and Charlie 100 Ghana cedis. So Alice total is what? 70 Ghana cedis, and Bob's total is 30 Ghana cedis. Now in this case we have three offerings here, and then with what, and their outputs. All right, so that's how basically the hash mapping, the mapping works. So as we can see from here, this gives us Alice's total to be 70. Meanwhile in the code, she contributed 50 cedis, and then another time contributed 20 cedis. So we can see that in this case, mapping allows duplicate compared to set. All right, so thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.